had the chance to work with Dr. Glenn Fleissig, the legendary Dr. Glenn Fleissig, best biomechanist in the world, and has published more than anybody else in the field. His group at ASMI allowed me to take the lead on a research study involving a huge amount of data that they had, along with his staff, and also Gene Brewer at ASU, who is Dr. Gene Brewer, and he's a cognitive scientist, helped with the modeling and the statistical work, and it was awesome. We wanted to look at biomechanical efficiency and not pitch efficiency. In our minds, we define pitch efficiency as throwing the fewest pitches per inning. That means you get the lowest workloads per inning, but this is biomechanical efficiency. And what we looked at were essentially the velocity that an athlete throws relative to their normalized elbow valgus torque or varus torque. And that just means the percentage of the torque that goes on the inner elbow relative to body weight and height that they throw. And a more biomechanically efficient pitcher is one that has a high amount of velocity and lower relative loading of the inner elbow. And that keeps them more protected. So we looked at this in pitchers who are professionals and college pitchers. And lo and behold, I mean, it kind of makes intuitive sense. The professional guys, they were much more efficient. They threw a lot harder relative to their elbow varus torque, their normalized torque on the elbow. And we need to continue that study. We're going to release some of these in chunks. You're going to get to know different mechanical measures that was able to lower the relative loading of the elbow relative to the velocity. I know I'm saying relative a lot, but it's meaningful. And I'll give you another relative metric that combined with biomechanical efficiency would work. And that is our strength velocity ratio. So looking at the total pounds of arm strength relative to velocity. And if we got these two things, biomechanical efficiency and the strength velocity ratio, and we get that dialed in, we make the athlete more biomechanically efficient, we make them stronger relative to their velocity, we got a chance to make high velocity throwers healthier. And I think that's going to be the name of the game in the future. Thanks for listening to this edition of ArmCare FX.